In this video, I will teach you how to use Midjourney at a professional level. I will talk about various intricacies of working with the Midjourney neural network. You will learn how to stylize images using prompts and fine-tune specific styles, among many other things. Creating a prompt. A prompt is a cue for a neural network in which you describe what needs to be generated. A brief prompt generates an image in the basic style of Midjourney, while a more detailed description creates something entirely new. For example, if you want to see a girl with bunny ears, you write "girl with bunny ears," and the neural network generates various variations of this request. But if you want to see something more detailed, you can specify hair color, clothing details, age, background image, and much more. Separate different parts of the request with 2 colons. Many use commas, and although the neural network understands them, using colons will help Midjourney understand your request more accurately. For example,
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
For example, queries like hot dog and hot2:dog will yield completely different results. Next, you can specify the style in which the image will be generated. By default, Midjourney uses its signature style, but you can specify a particular style or the name of an artist it knows, if not all, then a lot. At the end of the prompt, you can add the aspect ratio and other parameters, which we will discuss later. So the main order of composing prompts is as follows. Primary object. Details, background, style, parameters. Fine-tuning. Fine-tuning using parameters allows you to achieve a more high-quality result in generation. The complete documentation on various Midjourney parameters is available on the official website. Here, I will provide the most interesting and useful examples. All parameters are specified at the end and usually start with 2 dashes, followed by the parameter name. In some cases, a numerical value or additional hint is specified through a space. Aspect ratio. Aspect ratio. By default, all images are generated in a 1:1 format, which is a square. If needed, you can also generate horizontal and vertical images. To do this, add prompt R3:2 at the end for a horizontal image and R2:3 for a vertical image. Negative prompt. The parameters no allow excluding the presence of any object in the image. They are also referred to as negative or exclusion prompts. For example, using no person will attempt to exclude all persons from the image. You can try excluding specific elements you dislike, such as 6 fingers, color, style, or other elements. Weight and priority. If you use a complex prompt with various objects, you can specify the weight, essentially the priority, for each part of the prompt. This is done using double colons to separate the prompts. You can add a number right after the double colon to assign the importance of that prompt on the final image. You can use values from 1 to 100, but these values will be relative to each other. For example, hot2:1, dog2:2 means that the dog in the image will be 2 times more important than the hot element. The numbers are relative to each other. So if we specify hot2:50, dog2:100, the weight of this prompt will be similar, meaning that the dog will still be twice as important. There is also negative weight. When you use the negative prompt parameter, you can specify the weight of individual parts of the negative prompt. This parameter is applied not only to objects, but also to color, style, and so on. Stylization. Stylization is one of the most complex yet entertaining commands in Midjourney. Use 2-stylize or 2-s plus a numerical value to determine the intensity of stylization for your images. Higher values lead to more unexpected results, while lower values will be closer to your prompt but may look simpler visually. Here are approximate values for this command. 0 typically generates an image in the style of primitive 3D. The default value is 100, resulting in a more creative outcome. A value of 500 leads to even more artistic results, while 1000 produces an exceptionally creative result. Chaos. The chaos parameter, 2-chaos or 2-c, influences how diverse the generated images will be. Higher values result in more unexpected and unusual outcomes, while lower values yield more reliable and reproducible results. Let's compare the chaos parameter at different values. 0 chaos, average value at 50, and high value at 100. Quality and detailing. The parameter 2-quality or 2-q is another complex parameter that allows you to control how much GPU time you use. Lower values will reduce the cost and detailing of the image, while higher values will take significantly more time. 0.25, 4 times faster, cheaper, very primitive. 0.5, 2 times faster, cheaper, less detailed. 1. Default value, balanced speed and detailing. 2. 2 times slower, expensive, more detailed. 5. Suitable only for experiments. It's important to note that quality doesn't necessarily mean something beautiful. Seed. Each image in Midjourney has its own seed value. Using this value allows you to generate new images based on previous ones to maintain the style of characters or the composition from the original. To obtain the seed value for an image, send a message to the bot with an image of a smiley face with an envelope, also called envelope. The bot will send you information about the image, including the seed number. Then specify 2-seed in the prompt, followed by the number the bot sent you. Now, when you use a similar prompt, the result will be close to the original. Prompt. There are websites where you can find various images and prompts used for regeneration. In the description, I will leave one of such websites that I personally use, and then we will explore several of the most vivid and popular styles, along with the corresponding prompts for them. Realism. To generate a realistic image, add the following phrases to the prompt. Ultra-realistic, 8K, photorealistic, cinematic. To create quality lighting, add cinematic lighting or volumetric lighting to the prompt. You can also specify the lighting color by indicating the color name and lighting, for example, purple lighting. Additionally, you can add weight to these prompts to determine the prominence of the color in the image. Anime. Niji mode, designed for creating anime-style images, can be activated by calling up the settings panel with /setting. You can enable it by default for all your requests, or add 2 dashes Niji at the end of the prompt to stylize it as an anime image. Additionally, you can use the following prompts for a more specific anime style. Anime art illustration, liner anime art, 2D art studio Niji style, and so on. 3D art. To generate a 3D image, you need to enter these settings. 3D render, digital 3D, Unreal Engine, hard surface, VFX, made in Blender, cinematic, retro style. I'm often asked how to create stylization for dark movies of the 80s. Here are the prompts used. DVD screenshot of 1987, Dark Souls fantasy film, DVD screen grab, 1980s cinema. You can also use prompts like retro style, 80s style, retro wave style, Polaroid for stylization. That's all for today. If you found this video useful, don't forget to smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. See you.